it's your girl Kim back with another video. So in today's video, I'm sure you guys can tell by the title, I'm going to be unboxing some hair that I received from Juicy Hair Affair. For those of you who are new to my channel, thank you for tuning in, and for my returning supporters, thank you for always supporting me and watching my videos. But let's just get right into it. So she was kind enough to reach out to me and ask me if I wanted to try out another texture. Yes, so I decided to go for the curly. I'm also going to be trying out a frontal. Now, currently she does not have frontals and closures on her website available. This is just for me to test it out to see if it's good. So if it's good, then it's something that she may start carrying. But as for right now, it's just a sample. So if you guys hear me say good, bad, just know it's not something that she's currently carrying. Now, I did not pay for this hair, and I'm gonna give you guys a little story. Hopefully, you know, you want to hear the backstory. So I'm gonna leave a timestamp up here if you guys just want to skip ahead. You don't want to hear the full story time that I'm gonna give you. Now, one of the things I can really appreciate about her, and not just because I'm a brand ambassador, speaking of which, I have a code Kim that you guys can use after Black Friday. Because Black Friday is when she's gonna be restocking, but she's gonna have a Black Friday promotion, so she's not gonna have that code available to use on that day. And it is an affiliate code, which means I do get paid when you guys use the code, but it's not going to work until after Black Friday. Another thing that has just recently changed is that she has brought back the 30-day money back guarantee. Details on that is going to be available on her website. I believe she actually relaunched her website today, so if you guys want to click the link down in the description box, I'm going to leave her website address there. You can check it out and read all about her 30-day money back guarantee. Now, I'm gonna pull the hair out. So the story that I was gonna tell you guys, and I'm gonna leave a link for that video down below if I can find it, because the video is pretty old. It's not my video, it's hers. One of the reasons that I really believe in what she says is because that video that I watched, it sounded like me. Like it just sounded like me. She pretty much was, I believe she was in college, and she was tired of, you know, buying hair and it not lasting, and then buying more and spending more money and not getting her money's worth. So she decided that she was gonna go on a journey to start her own hair company, and that was even before I started my YouTube channel. So when I saw someone who really thought like me, like, you guys know that when I come to you guys and I give you videos, yes, I'll buy expensive hair, but at the same time, I'm gonna let you guys know what you're getting, because I've been there. Like, you know, many of us have been there, where you spend money on hair and you think it's gonna be good, and you get it and it's a bag of garbage. So for me, relating to that story was one of the reasons why I believe in her. Aside from the fact that I'm a brand ambassador for her company, I mean, it does help, but it just has nothing to do with me following her journey and me believing and supporting her. Another thing that happened behind the scenes that you guys aren't aware of, I'm gonna leave a link for this video down below. If you guys recall, I think it was like last year when I won this hair. Yes, this is her hair. I co-washed it, left it in its natural state, because you guys know this is like my curl pattern. This is her raw Indian straight. But yeah, so after I won this hair, I was like, you know, well, she has blonde hair. This is a company I can trust to get blonde hair from, and the blonde hair would be good. Got the blonde hair. Didn't have a favorable experience with it. You guys will see that in the video down below. After the video, because one thing that you guys also don't see is I don't let anyone influence my videos. Now, if there's something that we've talked about in private, you know, I'm going to ask your permission to put that in the video, but I'm not going to let you influence what I'm going to say about your product or your service. That's just not what I'm here for. So after that video, I reached out to her, you know, via DM on Instagram, and I said, you know, to be honest with you, you know, and I was kind of afraid to say it, because, you know, you're new to YouTube and you don't want anybody to, one, not want to work with you because of what you're going to say, but I only know one way to be, and that's just to be honest and upfront, and not all the time does it come out right. I try my best to be tactful, but sometimes it doesn't come out the best way. But there's no malice or any ill intent, you know, behind me just giving people the raw, honest truth. So pretty much what ended up happening is that I told her, you know, I believe this hair, the blonde hair, has been over processed. You know, as you guys hear me mention here on my channel, I have over processed a number of blonde hair in my day, even still do it. Like, blonde I can't achieve without over processing or damaging the hair. And after I told her that, the response I got was, you know, Thank you so much. It's almost as though, and I could be wrong, this is just what I gathered, you know, from our interaction back then, is that I think she kind of had like an inkling that the blonde hair may not have been good, and me just coming and telling her kind of confirmed it shortly after she stopped carrying the blonde hair based on our communication. So I say all that to say, like, this is the reason why I really believe in her. You know, you find out that a product is not good, and I've had companies, you guys know if you watch my videos, I've had companies doubt what I'm saying, you know, treat me like I don't know what I'm talking about, and I didn't get that from her. You know, she just trusted that I knew what I was talking about, and I'm not an expert, but I have been around the hair game for quite some time, and she just trusted me enough to not carry something. I believe it could be other reasons as well, but not carry something because I told her it was bad. So one, my first interaction with her, well, before I actually became a brand ambassador, was how I saw on her page that she didn't want to be like all the other companies. She wanted to source good hair because she'd been there herself. And then two, for someone to respect your opinion enough to actually take action. For me, that says a lot about a person, and it says a lot about a business. I've had people, like I said, just like belittle me and make me feel like I don't know what I'm talking about, like I'm going crazy. And I'm sure you guys have seen it if you're following me on my channel, seen that journey here along with me, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. And for the fact that I didn't get that from her, whether I'm a brand ambassador for her company or not, I'm always going to be loyal to her company. And that's just me as a person. So I say all that to say I'm excited to try out this Indian curly. I have no doubts that it's going to be good. Now again, the frontal is going to be, I guess, like it's a trial. It's a test. So we're testing it out. So let's just get right into it. Now I was trying to think to myself, like, because I ordered wig caps to make a wig with this hair, and it's on order. I don't know when I'm gonna get it, but in the meantime, I'm probably gonna install this hair because why not, you know? So she asked me what I wanted, and I went with the Indian curly. So it has the little cards. You guys should be familiar with the cards. They come in the package, and it has like her care instructions. Yep, care instructions, and then what they offer. Now I know I can't get it to focus, but you guys get the point. So I decided to go with the curly. As you guys have heard me mention, I've been wanting to try out the curly texture for quite some time. She asked me what length I wanted to go with, and I said 14 inches because I'm really just going for like a curly, like bob. I am gonna bleach it because you guys know I wanted to leave this one in its natural color, but for this I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna do the color. Now the hair is soft. It doesn't feel as silky as the hair that I have on my head from her currently, but it is definitely soft. It's nice and fluffy. Oh gosh, I can't wait to make it. Like, you guys have no idea. Like, I'm like one of those people. Like, you guys see this? Look how good this looks. Like, sometimes when you look at things in person, like, speaking of which, finally mounted my monitor on the wall today. Thanks, Dad. I finally mounted my monitor on the wall so I don't have to look all the way over here. It's just right behind the camera, so it works out really good. But this hair looks amazing. It feels soft. I cannot wait. She wanted to send me 3 bundles of hair, but me knowing the look that I'm going for and the length that I'm gonna, I don't like this for me is a perfect density. I don't like hair that's like overly like full and like voluminous. Not my thing, but whatever works for whoever it works for. I'm excited. Like, I'm excited to see how this hair takes color. It smells good. Oh, and another thing, not to say like it's off topic, but it's still on topic. One thing that I can really appreciate about her, if you guys follow her on YouTube or on Instagram, I'm gonna leave links for that down below. You'll notice that she washes every bundle of hair herself. She measures every bundle of hair. So not only does she know that she has a good vendor, but she's taking those extra steps. And I mean, if you're running your own business, those are things that are time consuming. But for the fact that she's willing to take time out of her busy schedule to make sure that she hand washes every single bundle and measures every single bundle so that the customer gets what they're paying for is something I can really appreciate. So a lot of different reasons why I really believe in her company and the products that she offers. So I'm gonna co-wash this. Probably not co-wash it because I feel as though co-washing it doesn't make any sense because I'm going to be bleaching the hair. But I am going to wet it so that it can kind of get this little crease out. I don't know if you guys can see it just from how it was packaged, but the hair is soft. It's definitely soft. I'm excited. Now, I don't want to say the main attraction for this video is going to be the frontal. So I believe this is a raw Indian curly. Yep, so it's raw Indian curly 14-inch frontal. I'm so excited about this wig I'm gonna make. I just can't wait to get those wig caps. And the lace is soft. The lace is soft. I don't know what the dimensions on the frontal are. I'm gonna say it's 13 by 4. So I'm gonna show you guys. It kind of tapers off to the end. Has a very nice natural looking hairline. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hopefully it will focus. You guys see how it's thinner to the front and it gets a little bit thicker. Now that works perfect for someone like your girl because you guys know I do not like to pluck. Maybe one day I'll get there because it does definitely make a huge difference on how natural a wig or an install looks, but it's just not for me. Now, one thing that I didn't notice, I don't want to say like kind of off the bat, but again, just because I'm a brand ambassador for a company doesn't mean I'm going to not give you guys like the honest truth. There are some shorter strands. Now, I don't mind the shorter strands, and like I always tell you guys, same thing I told you guys with this hair, you are going to get where it's a little bit tapered down to the end, and not trying to sugarcoat it, just telling you exactly what it is, because each bundle of hair is coming from a single donor, and most people, unless you cut your hair blunt to the end, it's gonna be tapered off. Like if you've ever seen Indian women, you know, and they have their ponytail, it's always fuller and then it tapers down towards the end. So that's how these bundles are. Hopefully when I make the wig, it's not like too noticeable because I am going for a more like a voluminous bob. I know 2 bundles, you're like 2 bundles for voluminous bob, but for me, it's enough volume. But there are, I'm gonna try to show you guys. Yeah. There are a decent amount of shorter strands. I have to be honest. But aside from that, that's the only thing that I have to say about the frontal. So I grabbed my comb. I'm gonna comb it out. Yeah. There are some shorter strands. And again, keep in mind, it's not something that she's carrying currently. This is a test. This is only a test. I don't want to say the emergency broadcast system, but it's a test. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Everything else checks out. So that would be my only thing I would say about the frontal. Aside from that, the hair is soft. I can't wait to see how it takes bleach. So that would be my take on the hair. I absolutely love the curl pattern. I'm going to dip it in water as we speak. Maybe I'll film that for you guys and upload that onto my channel because I rarely ever show you guys when I'm just washing the hair by itself. But I'm excited. I'm probably, because this week I have to wash my hair. Dreadful task. But I'm probably going to install this week. If you guys want me to put a video on my channel of how I'm going to install it, more than likely it's going to be a half up, half down because my hair is natural. I'm not applying heat to my hair. I don't mind putting gel in it to, you know, slick everything back. But if you guys want me to film the half up, half down for you, just comment down below. But that wraps up this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.